Moore here with Northern Nevada's More Real Estate Group for a little longer conversation today about affordability and different mindsets that you might embrace or resist that really affect you in the long run. And I'm not being judgmental. I'm just sharing information so that if you are, for example, a first-time home buyer, or maybe you got divorced and have been renting in the interim, things to think about long term, okay? Looking at the long game. Sometimes it's easy to get stuck right in front of us because we have plenty to do right in front of us. But sometimes it's a good idea to kind of take the long view, and sometimes it takes a voice of a gentle friend outsider to give you a little different perspective. So I had a couple things I wanted to share this afternoon just regarding making that choice to switch from being a tenant to being a homeowner. Timing is always job one. Is it the right time for you, for your work life, for your family life? Is it the right time? That's always the first question. It doesn't matter how good the market is, how great the rates are. If the timing isn't right for your situation, it's probably not your best choice. So looking at that objectively, talking it through with somebody who has some information, some sort of trusted advisor that actually knows what's happening in the market, as well as you feel comfortable enough to share what's going on in your life. So monthly payments versus renting are part of it. Right now, monthly payments nationally and in our area are showing a little drop. So it can just kind of make the difference between feeling squeezed in that new mortgage and feeling a little more comfortable. A difference of $200 or $300 a month is what we're seeing the trend. So that can be one helpful thing. Another thing to keep in mind is thinking about what making that decision to rent long-term is actually costing you. Okay. And again, no judgment. Sometimes renting, it's just the right thing to do for that season, to be able to move easily, to not have any worries about upkeep if you've got a great landlord that takes care of everything, all of those things. However, just thinking about if you're renting something for around $3,000 a month, that's $36,000 a year, obviously, that goes straight to your landlord's mortgage. Okay, you're not investing anything there. You are, in exchange, getting to live in their home. But as far as investing, that's $36,000 every year that goes directly to your landlord's equity. Now, if you purchase a home, say for around $450,000, which is, I think, a little below our median right now, but it's just, it's a target for maybe first-time home buyers or people getting back into the market after a break. So year one, you purchase a home for $465,000, say. From the date of purchase, the first year, you gain about $15,750 in equity. This is based on a 3.5% annual appreciation rate, which is typical in Northern Nevada. Not typical during those couple of COVID years, so that was an anomaly. But 3 to 4 to 5% is a comfortable, healthy growth, and that's what we typically see here in Northern Nevada for the most part. After 3 years, your home value is now around $500,000. You've gained over $50,000 in equity. Okay, you paid the same $36,000 a year that you would have been paying for rent. After 5 years, you've gained about $85,000 in equity. That's accessible to you if you choose to pull it out and do a refinance or do a home equity line of credit to make some repairs or upgrades or take a vacation, whatever it is you might want to do. Meanwhile, the renter is paying that $3,000 a month. Each year they pay $36,000. Over 3 years, they've paid $108,000, and 5 years they've paid $180,000 and have zero equity to show for that. So unless those couple of years enabled you to stockpile money towards a down payment, you might want to rethink how to best allocate your funds, especially if you're thinking long-term, if you have children that may be needing you to pull money out for college tuition at some point. You just, you don't know what the future holds. So just things to think about. It's just a caring truth. Renting isn't bad. There's nothing wrong with renting. The tenant-landlord relationship can be great and supportive and positive. If it's not, if it doesn't feel like it's what you need to be doing, I'm happy to help. Step one is to work with a local lender. I have a great list, a pretty short list of a handful of local trusted lenders that I've had multiple clients work with very successfully. And I can share that list with you. Just send me a direct message and I can easily share the list with you. And that way you can contact them directly and there's no obligation. It's just getting information to see what you might qualify for, if it might be the right time, because sometimes affordability does affect timing. So if you would be scaling way down to afford what you can manage, it might not be the best idea. But if you can at least make a lateral move and be a homeowner instead of a renter and paying into your own equity, then it might be something worth considering. Anyway, if you would like to engage one-on-one, I'm happy to message you or meet you for coffee or whatever information would be helpful for you. But absolutely, if you want my list of local trusted lenders, message me and I can send that to you right away. Again, I'm Pamela Moore. I work with Northern Nevada's Moore Real Estate Group, which is my family. Some of you might be new to this YouTube channel or not follow me on socials. I'm PamelaRealtor.nv on Instagram and Pamela Moore on Facebook. So follow me in all of those places and send me questions anytime. But I hope you're doing well on this gorgeous fall day. We're so spoiled in Northern Nevada. We had a couple rainy days and you would have thought it was the end of the world. So now we're back to everyone's happy because the sun's shining. And I'm included. So I hope this was helpful. Please send me any questions you might have, and I'd love to talk to you soon. Take care.